Hello everyone and welcome to a very special Sonic unboxing. So the backstory to this is that there was a collector that collected a whole lot of Sonic X, that is the Toy Island figures, and the auction was on eBay, and the description said, please don't message me about offers and things, I'm only going to put this to auction. So of course, when the Grand Cat bids, the Grand Cat makes sure he wins. So this did cost me quite a bit of money, but it should be worth it. It is almost a whole collection of Toy Island. It doesn't have Chris and it doesn't have Dr. Robotnik, but I've already got Dr. Robotnik upstairs. And if I'm honest, the Chris I'm not that bothered about. Didn't really think he was that good a character. Sorry to all the Sonic X fans, but this does have some very cool figures that we will just see in just a second. So, some newspapers to keep them all nice and safe. And oh my goodness, look, we can see into it already. You can see exactly what we have here. Now, I was warned that the Sonic wasn't in great condition, which is fine. So here is the accessories, including Froggy and Cheese, the Chow, and of course all the Chaos Emeralds that came with the figures, which you can see we have 3 yellow, 3 blue, and 5 red Chaos Emeralds. Of course, there's supposed to be 7 different colours of Chaos Emeralds, but we'll take it. It's very, very nice. So, let us jump right in and see exactly what we have. And up here first is one of the most expensive figures, which is the Toy Island Rouge the Bat. It's all been sellotaped up nice to keep her nice and safe. Now these Rouge the Bats, even damaged ones will sell for a lot of money online. So getting one like this, as part of an auction, this was one of the selling points for me. Now I know that Rouge has only just, I'm going to go get the scissors. Rouge has only just came out as a figure in the latest line, which I did buy, and the review of that is up. But, oh my goodness, okay, do not lean the scissors on the box. The scissors are heavy. And this is balancing a little bit. Okay, you know what, it can't sit like that. Hang on, let me just fix this. Oh, professional YouTuber. Said no one ever. Right, so let us continue with Rouge the Bat. So, for a long time, this was the only figure of Rouge, and it was the only way to get her. And there we go in all of her beauty, all of her glory, and it's a really nice condition. You see she's got the hand sculpt there, she's got the face in its way, in her little pose. There isn't much articulation, there's articulation on the arms, there's very little movement on the head, and the movement on the legs, which is forced at this kind of strange angle. A little bit of mark on the foot, but that does not bother me for such a rare figure. But it is really cool to see this Rouge the Bat. It's a very, very different type of figure from the Rouge that's currently available. So it's very, very cool. Definitely still worth getting your hands on if you have the opportunity to. And if it doesn't cost you an arm like a leg, like it did with me. So let's move on to our next one. Let's bring out, of course, Sonic's favourite sidekick, his main sidekick, of course, which is Tails, the Two-Tails Fox, Miles Tails Prower. And of course, these figures all came out with Sonic X. So they were released around the same time as Sonic Adventure as well, because Sonic Adventure ran in line with the Sonic X series. And it even had 2 arcs. So here we have Tails. I wasn't aware of this. Did the tails rotate? Oh my goodness. We have some functionality here. I had no idea that that was an action feature. A little bit of scuffs there, but I mean, that's to be expected. These are relatively old figures. Tails has a very goofy look on his face. I don't know what that's about. Tails is supposed to be a genius, so I don't know why he's doing the Albert Einstein look there. And once again, the hands are sculpted very lovely in a kind of pointing fashion. The legs have very similar mobility to to Rouge the Bat, so I'm not sure what I think because this foot is flat here, if we do something like that, we can get the feet kind of flat together, but you can see there's a little bit of a bend there. I don't know if that's maybe part of, just deterioration over years, but I still think it looks fine. It's quite cool. I didn't realise that there was going to be any kind of thing, a little bit of a paint scuff there. That's not the collector, that is the way that this would have originally came. So very cool to see that. Tails the Fox with a very strange motorised double tail. It looks like these move, but they don't. That's just the way that it's been glued together by the original company. So very cool to see. And there we have, that is Tails. You can sit over there. The next one, this is one of the main reasons that I wanted this, and this here is Cream. Of course, cream and cheese. Cheese is the Chow. They were in a few different games, or in a lot of the DS games, the handheld games, but most notably for main console users, you might recognise her from Sonic Heroes, where she was part of Team Amy Rose along with Big the Cat and Amy herself. And hilariously, we don't have an Amy figure here. I'm not sure if there was an Amy figure for the Sonic X series, but we have the rest of Team Rose apart from her. And there we go. So this currently is the only figure of cheese that you can actually get, which is very, very cool to see. So that completes the little Team Rose collection if you are trying to make your Sonic Heroes collections. The feet only move sideways. She's got articulation on the shoulders here, and the head moves, and not much else. But her main thing was she came with the accessory of cheese, the Chow. So, and also you can see that she is significantly shorter than the rest, so they do have them to scale. You're just judging the difference between cheese and Rouge the Bat, of course. Next up, let's go for the other Grand Cat, Big the Cat, who was most notably everyone's least favourite part of Sonic Adventure 1. You know what, I actually like Big the Cat. I think he's fantastic. And he also has numerous cameos in Sonic Adventure 2. And if you've played Sonic Adventure 2, it's very possible that you've maybe just not noticed him, even if you've played Sonic Adventure 2 multiple times, because he shows up in the strangest of places, and only for a brief moment in each area, in each time. So there's compilations out there where you can see all the areas that Big the Cat existed. I only knew a few of them growing up, but after I've watched the compilation, I've been like, oh my goodness, he was in it a lot more than what I initially thought. And here he is, Big the Cat. There's only two figures of Big the Cat. This is the first one, which is the Toy Island one. And as you can see, he's really nice. He's got a couple of markings there on the chest, but other than that, really good quality. I've got my own Big the Cat. Oh, the tail is a little bit loose. But the reason why his pinky is sticking out is because he has the accessories, and he comes with the fishing rod that can be used to actually pick up Froggy as well, or at least I think it can. I think Froggy's got a little magnetic thing on him. So there we are, very cool, Big the Cat. I don't know why, like, the positioning of the hands is a little bit strange. I don't know what they're going for in some of them. And of course he does have a little bit of feet movement, but not much. And his tail moves as well, which looks like it became a little bit loose over the years. But there's no worries there. Next up, let's look at Sonic. Now, Sonic, I was told, was in not very good condition, which is fine. Sonic is actually one of the cheaper Toy Island ones that you can get. So, let's take a look at him. So, right there, I don't know what is going on with that part there. It looks like it was maybe a rivet or something. I don't know, maybe it's a sticker, maybe it's just a bit that's cut loose or something. Don't know. Don't know how I'm going to fix that, or if I even am. There's a little bit of sort of markings on the eye there and on the side of the head. But overall, I mean, no great damage. It looks like maybe he's supposed to have his kind of hand on his hips and, you know, like the thumbs up kind of style. It looks almost like his, you know, when you complete a level in Sonic Adventure 2, where he does the little, like, strange dancey thing and then goes into the little pose. That's what it reminds me of. It looks like maybe that's what they've went with there. So I don't know what is going on with here. I'll see if I can try and get a nail under it. I don't know if this is a sticker or what, or if I'm just making it worse than what it is. But it does feel kind of sticky, so I'll try and put some work into that later and see what I can do. Maybe see if I can clean up some of these marks here. See if I can maybe clean some of that scuff off. And yeah, overall, it's not a terrible Sonic figure. It's strange that the bottom half is sort of glossy and the top half is matte, which gives this kind of strange effect between the two different images, or the two different parts, sorry, not images. That was the old animator in me coming out there. And we have one more to look at, which is of course everyone's favourite hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog himself. Yes, I did call him an Edgehog because he is an edgy boy, and let us see him open in all of his glory. So a lot of these figures, they're relatively rare. Some are more rare than others, but it's very nice to have them as a collection as such. There you have very scowly Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think this was the first figure of Shadow, but I think it was amongst the first. So he's got a little bit of a scuff there. And again, he's doing this weird thing, you know, with the hands. So the hands can't be rotated, so this is this is the way that they've been sculpted. So like they were designed for something, and I don't know what they were aiming for. Like, is he meant to be trying to punch someone? Or is this meant to be him pretending to look at his watch? Or what on earth's going on? There's nothing on the bottom of the feet there, but he does have a little booster on the front that you can see. So of course this is again taken from the Sonic X anime style, even though it was around the time of the Sonic Adventure games. Sonic X aired after Sonic Adventure 1 and it ran through until Sonic Adventure 2 was released. So, and then it continued to run for a bit after that. The large Season 1 arc was all based on Sonic Adventure 1 in the story of Perfect Chaos, and Sonic Adventure 2, of course, was based on Shadow and the Ultimate Life Form, Dr. Gel Robotnik's grandfather. Well, Dr. Gerald Robotnik is Dr. Ivo Robotnik's grandfather, and so on and so forth. So let's try and get some of these figures to stand. We're going to have to, as was the way, so this is something that a lot of younger viewers might not be aware of, is that back in the day, before we had the articulation of things, you know, like Strong Collectibles and, you know, very, very cool, very great figures like that, we had janky figures like this, and trying to pose them was always difficult. So, okay, there we have Rouge, the bat. She can sit there. We're going to have Cream next to her, over here. In fact, let's look at the accessories, which we haven't done yet. So, he's just taped the Big the Cat's fishing rod here. There we go. And over the years, this fishing rod has got a little bit of a strange curve, or a little bit of a strange thing going on at the top here. It's not meant to have that, it's meant to just be flat, but it seems to be quite, I don't know, it's tangled. It reminds me of like an old phone wire, but this actually has a magnetic base to it. And the Big the Cat figure, he doesn't have them, they've obviously just went missing over the years. But Big the Cat used to come with some metal rings as well. So you could pick up those as well. So the fishing rod just goes right into Big the Cat's hand, like so. And it just sits like that. And there he is, ready to fish for Froggy. My goodness, he's really big. You know what? I think Big the Cat is going to have to sit over here for just now. let's take a look at some of the other accessories. So of course we have Froggy, and he does have his tail, which means that he does have the Chaos Emerald inside of him, because he grows a tail when he eats the Chaos Emerald. And there you have Big the Cat's ever faithful friend, Froggy. Was Froggy in Sonic Heroes? Someone in the comments let me know, because I'm not sure. Oh, in fact, let's see if he does have a magnetic thing. It does not seem to be working. It's very possible that it just never did, or it's very possible that the magnet is just ran out of power over years, which is a very distinct possibility. And here we have cheese to go with cream and cheese, which is basically its own little figure. It has a tiny bit of head movement, not much at all actually. No arm or leg articulation, no wing movement whatsoever. And I think this is probably the first ever Chow that was released as a figure. So that's a very cool thing to see. I'll try and put them two together there. The Chaos Emeralds, let's take a look at them. So they are a little bit more elongated than what modern Chaos Emeralds are. If the camera would focus, there we go. So you can see there, like normally the more modern Chaos Emeralds, they're just a little bit shrunk down and a little bit wider. So interesting to see, and like I said, there is only blue, yellow and red. So let's take a look at the three different variations. And you can see all of them together. So that is what the different Chaos Emeralds look like. If you want to go by Sonic 3 and the original ones, these are the Hyper Emeralds, because the original Chaos Emeralds, they sort of looked like this, you know, they're just that way around. And the Hyper Emeralds extends them when they come close to the Master Emerald in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Let's bring our good buddy Tails up here and see how he stands. Okay, he stands better than I thought he would. Let's move Big just a little bit over to the side with Froggy over here. Let's bring in, of course, the main man, Sonic himself. We need to move our turntable just forward a little bit, like so, and something like that. There we go, it works. And lastly, Shadow can sit over here. And yes, I was correct. There is no space for Big the Cat on this turntable. And now let it spin around. And you can see all the characters on their little carousel. So I think that is going to be it for this video, folks. That was a very, very cool and very rare unboxing video. Very expensive as well. But thank you to the collector who collected all of these and then put them up on eBay for me to get. The only one I didn't show that I own is Dr. Bonnet, who I've got upstairs. And I also have two Big the Cats now, so that's good. I don't know what I'm going to do with my second Big the Cat, but I have two of them, so that's nice to see. And I'm very, very pleased with that Rouge the Bat, and especially with Cream, because there's currently no way to get Cream. There's very few figures I'm missing now for my collection. One of them is Chris, which if I see him for the right price, I'll pick him up, but I'm not going to spend a lot of money on him. There's also a very cool Infinite 3-pack that has Sonic Infinite and the character whose name I've forgotten, who's the big villain from Sonic Colors, who is also in that game with Infinite. Sonic Forces. And yeah, there's not much else other than that. I've got quite a lot of rare ones. I've got quite a lot of rare ones that still need to be unboxed. Actually, I've also got a few common ones that still need to be unboxed. And I'm just going to try and do all of that on camera. I just realised that the camera is just a little bit off centre, so I'm just going to line that up there. And there we go. But I think that is going to be it for this video, folks. If you enjoy rare Sonic figures and rare Sonic collections, please do let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking to... I mean, Sonic is one of my main passions and hobbies, and collecting as well. And sometimes if they don't get the views, then sometimes I go with the things that do get the views instead. But if you guys are fans out there, then by all means, please share this around, get the video, give it some likes, give it some comments, and let me know that this is the kind of stuff that you guys like to see. But I think that is now going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, give us a subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these videos go up. And remember to check out some of my other videos. We've got an unboxing video playlist on the YouTube homepage, so check that out. You can see a lot of other cool and rare unboxings, including a lot of Sonic on there as well. But that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.